Okay, so we've got our worldview 3 image here, and if we take a look at the spectral profile, you'll see that these data values, instead of being from 0 to 1 in terms of reflectance, they are scaled from 0 to 1,000. And for applying the excess green minus excess red index, it's helpful if the data are actually scaled 0 to 1. So a relatively easy way to do that conversion is to use your toolbox over here. And if you do a search on gain, you'll bring up a tool called the gain and input file. And basically this is a way to kind of scale all of the data values. So this is our input file. We're going to do the whole thing. And it's got some default values in here right now. So we're actually going to convert all of these to 0.001 because we're at 1,000 and we want to go from 0 to 1. So for that guy, so basically we're just going to go down the line here and we're going to convert all these to 0.001. And truthfully, for the excess green minus excess red, we only need to worry about those three bands that are in the index, but we're just going to go ahead and convert them all anyway. And then the offset values, we don't want to have any offset values. So we just are going to make these guys all go to 0. Oh, I missed one. And then this last one. And so what this will do is it'll multiply all of the data values by 0.001. And so if we had something which was 1,000 and we multiplied it by 0.001, it would go to 1. Similarly. Okay, so then we're going to choose a file for this, and I'm going to call this WV3, and I've done this a few times, so I'll just call this scaled 2. And let's say, and the output is floating point, and that's great, that's what we want. And then we say okay, it'll run and do the calculation here, and then we should be able to open up the spectral profile on this new file that we've created, this converted file, which has been gone through this gain offset procedure to end up with data values which are not scaled 0 to 1,000, but instead are scaled 0 to 1. So this guy will open up here in a second. Here's what this guy looks like, and I'm going to open up a new spectral profile for this thing. Ah, fantastic. Look, so now instead of it going up to 1,000, these guys go 0 to 1. So now this scaled file we've created, this should be the input that we use for our band math data to do the excess green minus excess red calculation. And since this data type is already in float, we don't need to enter in all those pesky floats everywhere. And so it should work a whole lot easier for you.